Hey, what's going on? It's that time for Motivational Monday. Come on, somebody. Super excited to, always be here with you guys and share a little nugget of inspiration. Hopefully, you guys get something out of these. But this Motivational Monday, I got inspired from my Facebook memories. I actually made this post, looks like October 30th of 2013. And it was basically the best questions to ask the best people in the area you are trying to grow in. So these are 7 questions. They are the best questions to ask the best people in the area that you are trying to grow in. And it's super important that you are always trying to, get around people that are better than you in the area that you're trying to grow in, and sometimes that could be a little daunting, if they're like a CEO of the company that you work for, or maybe somebody you look up to in the, music industry, or, somebody famous, like maybe you're an actor or whatever. And sometimes when we get around like our hero, our nerves could kind of get the best of us, and we get tongue tied or whatever. But go ahead and write these questions down, because this will be able to help you in those moments. So question number 1, what's the greatest lesson you have ever learned? I'm telling you, people that are successful, they want to share the reasons why they have been successful. I think it's one of the best ways for them to give back. So being able to ask, what's the greatest lesson that you've ever learned is a really key thing to do, right? Question number 2, so what are you learning right now? I'm telling you, the reason why they're the best in what they do is they are constantly learning. Leaders are learners. The moment you stop learning is the moment you start dying, okay? So they have to be reading something. They have to be, digging into some new, talent, some new skill, learning something that is keeping them at the top. Okay, so question number 1 was, what was the greatest lesson you've learned? Question number 2 is, what are you learning right now? Okay. Question number 3 is, how has failure shaped your life? Okay. How has failure shaped your life? I could promise you the reason why they're on top is they have failed and they've learned from it and they've, gotten better. All right. So it's super important to learn not only from their success, but also from their failure. Okay. Because, people that do great things, they've also failed greatly before. Okay. Question number 4 is, who do you know that I should know? All right. Who do you know that I should know? It's all about networking. I learned this in college, You build your network, you build your net worth. You build your network, you build your net worth. If if you have an audience with them, find out who else should you have an audience with so that you can further your career. Okay. Question number 5, what have you read that I should read? What goes right back to that learning thing. It's super important for you to constantly be reading learning what books. So if you're around the person who is ahead of you and you're learning from them and you want to grow in whatever they are doing, find out what they're reading. All right. Question number 6 is, what have you done that I should do? All right, straight up, just ask them, what's the breadcrumbs to success? Well, what kind of things do you do? Or what's your daily routine, that I can mimic in order to have the level of success that you have? And then the final question is probably the most important question, right? It says, how can I add value to you? Right? Because typically if we're around somebody who is farther ahead, we think about, well, I could just, get something from them, but you don't necessarily think about what can I give? How can I help further this person's success? But that's super important to ask that. I'll go over the questions again because I had a lot of people jump on late. I'm just going to really quickly go over them and then we'll be done. All right. Question number 1, what's the greatest lesson you've ever learned? Question number 2, what are you learning now? Oh, and if you jumped on late, these are the best questions to ask the best people in the area that you are trying to grow in. Question number 1, what's the greatest lesson you've learned? Question number 2, what are you learning now? Question number 3, how has failure shaped your life? Question number 4, who do you know that I should know? Question 5, what have you read that I should read? Question 6, what have you done that I should do? And question 7, how can I add value to you? I hope I add value to you guys every single time I get on here. The moment I stop adding value to you, somebody please tell me and I will stop. All right. Have a great Monday.